Oregon is the favorite to actually qualify. The only other people who are really in contention is a couple Weewa guys, and there's no BC here. And the only Ewa is me and Saint, who plays Lil Mac. So it's very obvious that, hey, Oregon might get a spot right here unless JoJo does something crazy. Because last time that Back in Blood was a qualifier, guess who qualified?
Who qualified?
JoJo the Hobo. Taking that spot from there. I don't know, sounds pretty good to me, but now
I know Major's going to be fiending for that spot.
I think he's going to get in no matter what. I mean, like, did you see it Sundown Saga?
Yeah.
Insanity. I remember
the tragedy. Oh, yeah, we both.
The tragedy of the Wise. It was
if he just up smashed.
If he just
up smashed.
Anything else, or just get him off stage, do like a short hop fair. They would have got him off stage at least done a little bit. But now we're getting back in this. This is
okay, what are these characters?
What the fuck is going on?
So Send and Chase have been trolling this whole time. And they are continuing to troll in this game. All right, I lost my man Big Daddy. However, I've got another good one coming back right now. Chat, you remember the plan. It's time to execute. Execute, chat.
Hello once again, folks.
So how do you feel about the Chase Steve?
The Chase Steve is fun and interesting. I heard him asking if he was banned since he is in a lot of regions at this point. I'm way more excited about the Send Ridley, though. I am a major Ridley fan. I have talked at length about the power of the Nelbow.
Yeah, I love Ridley.
I love Ridley. he's a fun character. He's just too big and too light for his own good.
My man Cal coming in aggressively, tapping me right now. I see. What are you trying to pull? What are you looking for?
Okay.
Man, he's so tall.
I have seen the Chase Steve before. It is real. He pulled it out. He's pulled it out in singles several times before. It is kind of wild how many characters Chase is capable of playing.
Yeah. It really goes to show he's got the fundies.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to see a player like Chase who plays a good character and say, oh, he's just carried. But then he goes and does this with Ridley, and he's winning.
Yeah.
Against JDV and JeJaJeJa. And you remember how their last set went.
It was a slaughter.
Yes, it was. I wasn't going to use that word, but yes, it was.
It was definitely a slaughter.
It was rough.
Okay, the up throw from JeJaJeJa rather, still not killing. Sen just throwing out F smashes in the corner.
Send and Chase are just so in control right now. So you never know when someone pulls out a random Steve if they've actually got a Steve. Because his character, I'm not saying he's hard, but like there's a little bit of a learning curve. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Chase definitely does have a real Steve.
Yes, he does, and he is executing right now. The only one with 2 stocks at the moment, and that's all he's going to need. Okay, going a little crazy with that off stage there.
Super deep with that minecart.
Yeah, you just can't come back.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part about Kirby's recovery and the existence of Steve. You place those blocks in the right spot, and Kirby just can't snap to ledge.
Oh, no, chat, did we mess up the names again? I'm trying so hard, chat. It is so hard to read the word Chase and say Send.
Yeah, I'm having to like force my brain to acknowledge it.
It's that neuroelasticity that all those kids are talking about. We're too old to have that. We don't do that around here anymore. All right, now what are the characters? Bro, Zelda? Okay, at this point, Chase is just stunting on B&W, and I feel kind of bad about it, but I have to hold it. I can't even be mad.
Who was it? Oh, Biggie. That's right, Biggie Mouth, the goat from Portland here. Recently got to see Biggie go Zelda against Viola, and it was working. Like, Viola is an incredible Meta Knight player, and the fact that Biggie ordinarily plays Rob, switched to Zelda, and it was everything. Like, it was actually working extremely well.
Zelda is such a scary character if you don't know the matchup.
Exactly.
Obviously, lots of weaknesses, but like the Phantom, if you know how to use it well, can be so oppressive.
And her sweet spot aerials are insane. Like, she hits like a truck.
Did you see how long JDV got stuck in hit stop there? My
about
man went into
1,000 years.
PowerPoint mode real quick.
Speaking of sweet spot aerials, big back air from Chase. Oh,
Jack
sour
keeps
spot
telling
down there.
me that Chase has X character. I'm beginning to believe that just Chase has an everything.
That is a distinct possibility at this point. Really like that gimp that JeJaJeJa got just a few minutes ago against Chase's Zelda with the final cutter spike hitbox. That was fun.
JDV doing a much better job of stock tanking this game. Still the only one with 3 stocks on the board, but he's going to need them because his teammate just went down to 1. But still, stock advantage.
JDV hanging on to that stock. Almost getting caught by the Din's Fire. Pac-Man with one of the best recoveries in the game, making full use of it.
Yeah, it's so frustrating trying to edge guard Pac-Man.
It really is.
Like, you dare spike this man, and he still comes back.
Yeah, it's also great, and it's like, yes, he's in the bottom right-hand corner pixels of the screen. There's surely no way that Pac-Man can make it back from that far away. Clueless.
So at the moment, it's JeJa's turn trying to get an edge guard. Plays a little around the world. Not sure what Chase is doing down there. He does have the fruit, which is going to be a frustration for JDV, though now it falls away. Ooh, JeJa has to be so careful of that bell. Almost got hit by it, going for the aggressive option against the shield.
Speaking of careful, Chase also needs to be extremely careful. It's 151%. Zelda is not the heaviest character in the world. Oh,
there's
and
the key.
The key bouncing back and flipping send.
I think we all kind of forgot about that when it was a little bit delayed, but the way the hydrant interact with it was so beneficial for yellow team.
Yellow team both right now just saying, all right, buddies, there's only so hard you control against us.
Absolutely. And now JDV and JeJaJeJa have the opportunity to push themselves back into this set. It is still, remember, best of 3. It's going to be all the way through. So this game means everything to them.
Ridley just so incredibly big, gets hit by everything. Even the, wow, the mash. Goodness gracious.
Nice way to land from JeJaJeJa. I like that movement. You don't see that a lot from Kirby.
Oh, the untechable.
Oh.
Stone bouncing,
Yeah.
bouncing send against the bottom of the stage, taking that kill.
You kind of just got to hold that one, don't you?
Yep.
All right, 1-1. Will Send and Chase finally take a game seriously?
Big Daddy says, how did he go into free fall? I know exactly what you're referring to. I have no idea. There was a point in which when JeJaJeJa lost his second stock, something put him into free fall. I didn't catch what it was. I just all of a sudden saw him way up high go free fall mode. In that silly like Kirby Family Guy downfall pose. Okay, Send bringing out the Samus once again, and Chase right back onto Enderman.
Yeah, Birdie, I imagine they know it's best of 3 based off of, as we were talking about earlier, some of the stuff that went on with some previous tournaments where people were playing best of 5s when they weren't supposed to. So I'm imagining Wolfric has learned from that and has locked things down pretty hard for this one.
I think every one of these players except for... No, okay, so both Chase and JDV were at Keep It Chill. So they're both aware of the rule set, or at least they should be. Okay, big up smash from JDV, gonna take Chase's first stock.
I feel like Yellow Team is starting to figure some things out here, doing a whole lot better than they did against this team comp last time. However, Steve, a bit of a comeback character. If he can get those diamond tools online, mine diamonds like the song suggests, he may be able to bring his team back into this.
JeJaJeJa playing very dangerously around that TNT as it was sitting in the ground there. Throws the key. JDV looking to set something up with that. Oh, sets himself up for failure there, unfortunately, as Sen throws out the beefiest of back airs.
JDV went for it off stage there. Didn't end up working out, but also didn't take too much damage. Semi-spike, are you coming back?
JeJaJeJa's ability to play around underneath the stage is truly impressive.
And he died for it so early. Oh, that feels bad if you're JeJaJeJa. I feel like he actually had him dead at one point there and hit him one more time and he was able to come back.
JeJaJeJa with so much pressure on Send, and Gonna use the soft spike of Kirby down air to take the stock. Kirby now a cube.
Man.
Let's go. Shout out to Cube Kirby.
My man going into 2D mode.
Gonna start mining blocks and placing them too.
It's very clear that JeJaJeJa knows how his resources work and what he can do with all these different setups. We saw what he was doing with the Pac-Man stuff. We can see how he's setting up with his blocks as well. And he has the little pickaxe.
That's adorable.
He's so cute. So presumably he can craft, right?
I don't know, actually. Maybe he can craft if at the Steve's workbench, because I don't think he can place his own.
Oh, well, unfortunately, he did lose it there. I imagine he loses all the resources that he got as well, right?
Probably.
Imagine if he didn't.
I'm curious, now I want to play around with this at home, because I don't know how that interaction works. I don't know how often it comes up. The melon.
Honestly, it doesn't come up a lot just because Kirby doesn't come up a lot, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure JeJaJeJa knows all of that stuff. A character specialist through and through. We were talking about that earlier. And Send, running around with the Earl's Melon right now. What can he do with it?
Okay, we got a stock taken from JDV.
That Earl's Melon's so intimidating. The double parry from JDV.
And a big down air from JeJaJeJa.
But that's going to be it for his stock, and this might be it for our heroes, JDV and JeJaJeJa, in a bad situation. 2v1, JDV fighting for all he's worth right now. Still alive.
Backed into a corner by two of the best players in the world. Just a little yellow guy.
Now, if there's one character who's good in the corner, it's going to be JDV's Pac-Man. But can he actually do anything with this? He's just struggling to get anything started, and for good reason. Yeah, there we go.
And the diamond sword through, I think he had diamond, through the bolt.
Yeah.
The hydrant, not the block, the hydrant. Lordy, lordy.
Not much you can do about that. It's just a tough situation in those 2v1s, and of course, Send and Chase, so practiced in those situations. So that's going to put JDV and JeJaJeJa down onto loser's side.
Will we see them in the grand finals run back, or will